Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Washington Nationals and the Minnesota Twins. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Bert Blyleven, a native of the Netherlands, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And look out. Boy, an auspicious way to begin our ball game here this afternoon. The 1-0 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
So digging in now, Adam Eaton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there. Eaton, 30 years of age. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Anthony Rendon is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Belted high and deep into right center. Kepler racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line, and that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Juan Soto to the plate now as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. To 1-2 now.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And some trouble now in right field. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. And now 3 consecutive hits here in the top of inning number 1. And these hometown fans are starting to wonder what's happening out there. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First offering on its way. And that's up and in for ball 1.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Number 10.
And he certainly has been no mystery to solve thus far. And sooner or later they might need to get someone else in there just to get out of the first. Standing in now, Andre Dawson fouled off. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Still only 1 out in the inning. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it to Carew at second. Back to Killebrew. The double play, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Nationals 2 and the Twins coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Max Scherzer gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully, he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
In is Torrey Hunter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Twins, the center fielder, number 48.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and Torrey set down for the first out of the inning. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. Stepping in now, Rod Carew, as he'll take a look at ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. The 1-0 home. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. A bare hand for one. On to first. Man alive. What a double play. And the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but no one left. On to the second inning now from Minneapolis. It's the Nationals 2 and the Twins nothing. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. The 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Grounded to the right. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Now in the box, Howie Kendrick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. In there, strike one.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Carter gets his lead at first, nobody out. And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Rosario, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And folks, today I'm locking in on outfielder Max Kepler. I think he's just starting to scratch the surface. Bit off a couple of years trying to learn his craft a little bit. The bat's coming along. The defense has always been there. Super accurate arm, real sure-handed in the outfield.
So a runner on first with one out now, and that'll bring up the power-hitting first baseman Ryan Zimmerman. Here comes the first pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Zimmerman now waiting the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Runner at first here, one man out. The 1-2 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A runner on first with two away. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with two strikes now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Ready with the 2-2. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
In now is Adam Eaton. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch on its way. And a ball, 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Two down, runners at first and second. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
I got the count. 2-2.
High in the air out to center field. Hunter's got a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nats leave a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So striding in, Harmon Killebrew. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. Kendrick on to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Batting 6th, the catcher.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
In now, Mitch Garver, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Garver brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Scherzer into the windup. 2-1 on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitch.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They're down 2-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
6, Anthony Rendon.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. First offering on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Drilled to the left side and into left field for a 1-out hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Guerrero swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues, but to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
The 1-2 is high and outside for a ball. Soto, base runner at first with 1 out. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, the right fielder, Andre.
Now to the plate, Andre Dawson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand. So they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Gary Carter. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Nationals 2 and the Twins nothing. Leading off the inning, Eddie Rosario. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The left fielder, Eddie.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. The 0-2 once more. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Dawson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting 8, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
Now at the plate, Max Kepler. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump
Batting
ahead in the
9,
count 0-2
the third
and then
baseman,
start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's Miguel Sano. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Hits this one hard the other way, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Torrey Hunter. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hunter playing here in his age 26 season. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, how do you hang in there 19 years without just being an unbelievable talent, but also having the ability to look in the mirror and be willing.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Nationals 2 and the Twins nothing. Striding in once again, Howie Kendrick. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Howie Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
The batter, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting the showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone, trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box, Trey Turner. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order, but they're on top 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Jorge Polanco, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
Now batting, second baseman, Rod Carew.
The next twin up, Rod Carew. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Polanco aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. On the ground to Kendrick. This might be two. A tag for one. On to Zimmerman, and they get them both.
Now batting, the first baseman, Harmon Killebrew.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Harmon Killebrew. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Scherzer's ready. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And he pops it up back behind second base. Turner is there, and the side is retired. Twins retired in short order. They trail things here 2-0. Ready for another chance? Adam Eaton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Adam Eaton.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Here's another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Rosario. He's there and records the first out.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
One gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is a slider that misses below the zone. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
In now, Juan Soto, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Vladimir Guerrero is on deck. And here's the 3-2 from him. Smoked on the ground up the middle. One there. Back to Killebrew. The double play, and the side is retired. Nationals go quietly. They're up 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. Already in this game, they've grounded into 3 double plays, which is leading to a lot of frustration in the dugout. The good news is they are getting runners on, so now they need to find ways to move those runners up. He told me, though, the key is to not dwell on it. They have to stay focused on simply having good at-bats and making good swings.
The designated
All right,
hitter,
Heidi, thank you.
Nelson Cruz.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher Mick Garver.
Digging in, Mitch Garver. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way.
Nope.
And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. One out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 2-1 is taken high above the zone. Full count now, 3-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Digging in, Eddie Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. And he fouls this one off. Scherzer into the windup, coming at him with the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-1 home. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with another 2-2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Max Kepler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
He's set. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Here's Scherzer now 1-1, fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2-2 count.
Rosario is off at first with 2 away. Full count to Max Kepler. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Standing in, Miguel Sano, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Two balls and a strike. Ball 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
The 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So stepping in, Torrey Hunter, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Hunter has put together a really nice career to this point in terms of putting the ball over the wall. More than 350 big league home runs. Comes set, the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Two and 1 now to the Twins leadoff man.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Ripped down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder. The payoff pitch. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Twins leave the bases loaded. They trail it here 2-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Popped up. Carew is under it. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 10. Andre Dawson.
Digging in once again, Andre Dawson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
One ball and 2 strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And now for Washington, Gary Carter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Towards second. Oh no, it dropped. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base.
Kendrick.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
1-1, no strike.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3. Carter, the runner at first with 2 gone. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready with the payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hunter's got a read on it. And that ends the inning. Nationals leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Striding in, Jorge Polanco. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
The shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
First offering on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his third knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his third knock of the game, that's awesome.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Standing in now, Harmon Killebrew, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. First and second now, 1 man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Safe. Not able to quite recover in time on the throw to second, but it looks like he's doing okay out there. In now, Mitch Garver. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
From the stretch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
The count is 1-2.
Polanco on third. Killebrew on second. Cruz is over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there.
Now
the
batting,
best ones have that
fielder,
late action that just
Eddie
darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. And he hits it hard to the right side. Oh, Zimmerman. It's there. He got him. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Number 43 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 43.
So coming to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 misses above the zone for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman. Popped up. Polanco trying to get there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Line to the right side. Kepler is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Into the box now, Adam Eaton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is lined softly to the left side, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. He pulls this one into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they're on top 2-0. Into the box now, Max Kepler. They'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Right fielder.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Fastball well outside. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Sano. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1. Kepler on at first, nobody out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
From the stretch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Nobody out, runner on first. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Into the box, Torrey Hunter. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
He's set, and the pitch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And Torrey able to lay off that one. It's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Runners on first with 1 down. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel
The
good
batter,
about
number
taking
11.
the hat trick with
Shortstop.
3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Polanco trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4. You know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
At the plate, Rod Carew, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Scherzer comes set. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Even though he has a shutout going right now, this is a really tight game, and I don't think they're going to think twice about getting him out of there if he starts to lose his command. Let's see if he can start reeling it in a bit again.
Now the 2-0. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Two balls and 2 strikes now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is line to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Nationals 2 and the Twins nothing. Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
First pitch on its way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Turned on down the line. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Into the box, Juan Soto. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Rendon gets his lead at first, nobody out. This is line to left. Rosario is there, and he'll bring this one in. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the DH, Vladimir Guerrero. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Rosario, and that's a home run into the top tank. A 2-run homer for Vladimir Guerrero, and the Nationals have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with the 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
In now, Andre Dawson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Hit hard to short. Polanco takes it in. Throw on to Killebrew. 2 down.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
Ready once again, Gary Carter. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Here it is, the 3-0. Hit sharply toward the right side. Kepler will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's 4-0 Washington. Fernando Rodney is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Fernando Rodney.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Harmon Killebrew. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First delivery to him on the way. In there at the letters 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Sharp ground ball to third. And Oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And digging in is the veteran DH, Nelson Cruz. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Dawson is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Mitch.
Now at the plate, Mitch Garver. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
Killebrew leads off first with 1 away. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Ball 2.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Here now the 2-2. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Outside, 3-0 now.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
The 3-0 pitch. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk-in.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Stepping up now, Max Kepler. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And Rodney with the good fastball out of the pen. No balls and a strike.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Number 2 will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. His guys trail by 4, but the bases are juiced, so a home run ties it. Rodney comes set. 0-1 on its way. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 out, bases loaded. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Dawson is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Twins leave the bases loaded. They're down 4-0. Number 2 is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 2.
Here's Howie Kendrick. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance.
The second baseman, Howie.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a liner, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but
now
3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Zimmerman.
Standing in now, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler's there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
In there, and it's even at 1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Another 1-2 delivery. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Trevor May enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
For the Twins, number 65, Trevor May.
Stepping in now, Adam Eaton is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Hunter at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Now batting, Anthony Rendon. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Kendrick at second. Turner at first. 2 out in the inning. 2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Two and 2.
2-2 to count.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Nats leave a pair, but they're in front 4-0. Hunter Strickland, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Torrey Hunter. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball left side. Rendon has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now. Hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
Digging in, Jorge Polanco. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
1 and 2.
Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. 1 out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Jeez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that
fastball. Into the box, Rod Carew, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. Two out, nobody on. Fouled off. Final strike for the Twins. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Harmon Killebrew would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Eaton is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
4-0 the score this afternoon. Washington jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Max Scherzer takes home the win. Bert Blyleven pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Washington Nationals, 4 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon, and we remind you to please drive home safely.